Hello everyone, we hope you're doing smashingly well. PHson? Hello Cap, maybe you can check and react the promo video of the competing Eurofighter Typhoon. And we've got a link here. We can do better than that. What we can do is, this was written on the wall of a video that we did for the Gripen. What we wanted to see was how good the Gripen is and what we would have to fly in DCS to match the capabilities shown in the video of the Gripen. Now, let's do it for the Eurofighter. Let's find out the cool stuff that it has in this video, and let's see what we would have to use in DCS to be able to, kind of 80s, 90s planes, to be able to do what a Eurofighter does. So we've got the video. Rogue forces have acquired a chemical weapons capability. That's terrible. Terrible again. Come on, coalition forces, that's us. I'll see. Huey! Eurofighter! It's a good plane, boys. It's a good plane. And that is an AIM-9M, right? It's a big fin, AIM-9M. First question, why is it carrying AIM-9M and not AIM-9X? And go. Here are some igniters. That is a member of the RAF, the Royal Air Force. Sexy man. Sexy plane. No pitot tube at the front, I noticed. My mate used to make those nose cones, those fiberglass nose cones for the Eurofighter. Did you know that, RC? Stop. And we have, and I quote, bag, Storm Shadow, powered J-Cell cruise missiles. Unknown, AIM-9 Sidewinder, AIM-9M, and can't see there, but presumably another AIM-9M, and go. Big afterburners, this is a sexy plane. Boom! All looks good so far, that was a real cockpit. Stop, all of his missiles have gone, so he's accidentally dropped them on the runway, it happens. His missiles are back when the CGI kicks in. We've got... Would you really put that much stick deflection in? We've got, right, an AIM-9M, an AIM-9M, a bag. The Storm Shadows have magically fallen off, so no Storm Shadows this time. And these, which are looking to be ASRAMs, but we'll double check when we get closer. CGI kicks in, and the Storm Shadows are back. And can't see these. Oh, and pods at the edge. I didn't notice the pods earlier, but these are going to be countermeasure things.
Magic 5-2, Scorcher 1.
They are very long. We're just chatting with the stream. They're very long for ASRAMs, aren't they? I think they might be IRSTs.
Magic 5-2, radar contact.
What does that say on Waynetta? Her name is Waynetta.
Magic 5-2, radar contact. Vector 050 to the zone.
No Storm Shadows.
1050.
Oh, he loves that full stick deflection. He wants to knock his own face off, doesn't he? Okay, the valued streamers have sent us this. Things that second thing could be is either then AIM-9L. Why the hell has this thing got AIM-9Ls? Is that the best England can get? Jesus. Go back to the 60s. So the thing on Station 2 could either be an ASRAM, which it looks too short. I'm almost too short for an ASRAM. It's not going to be an AMRAM. It's too thin for an AMRAM. It's the same thickness as a Sidewinder. Could be an IRST. So keep your eyes out when we get a better shot.
Scorcher 1, primary target transmitted by MIDS.
Okay, MIDS, that's the first thing we need to do. MIDS is a way for the AWACS or the control to send information over dynamically. And you can see it's got northing, westing. We could actually pump that into Google Earth and see where that chemical factory is. So MIDS, first thing, let's go. Is any of this real on the UFC or whatever the hell it's supposed to be? No idea, I haven't looked into it that far. We'll see enough soon.
Acknowledged. Target acquired and ready. Confirm clear.
Stop. Here's a lovely thing. Our SMS page is brought up. This is just kind of a pretty graphics, obviously, for the customer. This is not what it actually looks like, but it's cool. What we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4. What presumably medium-range missiles, almost certainly AMRAMs, by the look of where their fins are, I think. Bag, Storm Shadow, Sidewinder L, which is like Just the weirdest thing ever. And then this thing, we still don't know. So it's about 2 feet longer than a Sidewinder, look, guys. Which suggests it's either an ASRAM or an IRST. So we're still none the wiser. Waypoint 018 is that there, which does not tally up for the target we saw earlier. And I've got nothing else of interest that I can point out. Correction, we've been calling these ones Storm Shadows. We're not sure whether it is the Storm Shadow or if it's the Taurus, that one there. I just don't know enough about these modern weapons to know, so...
Engage.
Confirm engage.
Chosen-
Authenticate. Minute
Chosen the
32
Taurus slash...
Engage.
he's pressed a pickle button, I think.
Store away.
Okay, anyone see whether that's a Storm Shadow or a Taurus? So at least he's pressed the right button to release the thing.
Roger. Stand by.
Medic 5-2, we have intel of new priority target. Extended range 150 miles.
Coordinates confirmed. Scorcher 1. New target. Range 150. Request you vector for the tanker.
Scorcher 1.
He's extended his range by 15 miles. Why does he need to refuel? Let me just go and check that.
Medic 5-2, we have intel of new priority target. Extended range 150 miles.
150 miles, okay.
Scorcher 1. Target 50. Request you vector for the tanker.
Just going for a
Scorcher
tanker.
1.
Just have a quick cheeky look on stores just to see. So his one Taurus is gone, but both of them have gone on this screen. And yep, no further information. Refueling like a boss. Okay, Taurus slash Storm Shadows going in. I believe this is powered. Stop, backtrack. Okay, so we can see it's been fired from at least 240 kilometers.
Incoming missile. Activate defense systems. Too late.
Oh, baddies. Get out. Boom, the boys have just found more information. Stand by. Okay, that is a Taurus, and that's definitely not... Is that what we had? That's what we've got, guys. That's it. It is a Storm Shadow. So it's a HE warheaded Storm Shadow.
Scorcher 1. Primary target has been destroyed. Be advised you have 5 miles to run for crossing hostile.
Acknowledged.
Go away, Netta.
Reporting low level. Medic
Would the AWACS really be 5 miles away from hostiles?
5-2, please advise Scorcher 1 we have identified SAM activity in the area of the new target.
Scorcher 1 has gone radio silent. Will advise by mids.
Sending information. Ooh! Look at that. He's just sent out a towed decoy. That's a radar decoy, isn't it, RC?
I would assume so.
Okay, his one Storm Shadow's back, so that's good. It seems that the CGI weapons are proper, but the real life footage is not proper. So look at that. Look at that little towed decoy. Very exciting. I wonder how it works exactly. SA8 OSA, very old Sam. Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy, RC. Did they have an SA-80? Now, I don't know anything about guns, as you know. In fact, I don't really know anything about anything. But is that back here an SA-80? That there is a British rifle. What's a British rifle doing on a rogue battalion? Okay. If they can get their hands on an OSA, surely they've got to get their hands on some AKs. The British rogues, apparently. British rogues using an OSA bar. Right, okay. Okay, that is some kind of weird situational awareness display that doesn't exist. That's just for the viewers to understand what's going on.
They have him locked.
Spiked. Pretty sure. Now, I don't know anything about anything. Again, I'll reiterate, but some things wrong here as well. That guy would now be atomized. He's smoking his tiny, stupid little, well, apparently British cigarette right next to an SA OSA discharge. Boom! You've lost your head, mate. Next problem. The SA OSA goes straight up, and SA OSA is not a vertical missile. It will go out at the angle. It will go out at about 30 degrees, 20 degrees, something like that. So that's wrong, and plus, it appears to be the wrong shape for an OSA as well. Next. Hollywood. Oh, you would not see... In fact, would you see that? That's interesting. We've got a graphic showing it switching from the main plane to the... whatever that is, the decoy. Obviously, you wouldn't have this fancy graphic, but... I wonder if it's clever enough to know. I wonder if it has RWR sensors on the towed decoy to know that the continuous wave is now interested in it rather than the plane. Wouldn't that be interesting? I doubt it somehow, but it'd be interesting. Hit the decoy.
Submitter disappeared. Typhoon track still active.
Whoa! Manpad appears to be basically a cardboard tube. It is. That's not an SA-18, is it, guys? It's just like a piece of paper mache. The boys are saying it's SA-18. I'm almost certain it's... I don't know. Doesn't look real to me. Magic tube. Ah, right, flares. So now we're on to the DAS. Oh, guys, you have to remind me, what's DAS, guys? Defensive Aid Subsystem. It's like a really intelligent kind of MWS that controls your countermeasuring and also links to network, I think. So it'll do your flares, it'll do your chaff, it'll do your... maybe your towed decoy. I just don't know enough about it, but it's an intelligent integrated system. And look at this I've just spotted as well. I mean, this fake, obviously that's a fake screen for viewers just to see. Automatic defensive systems activated. There you go. It's just a fancy screen to show you that it does have it. And look at the eyes on the man. He is so surprised. There's out. Decoy the IR. Whoa, something went right there. That's some weird cutting that happened there. Oh, that's a horrible cut. Look at that. He's gone mask off, which is a bit weird. It's to a side cut, and never go for a side cut to another side cut. You've also got to change angle whenever you do a cut like this. Look at that. Looks back, and then look at that. Oh no, different eyes, faces at a different angle. It doesn't work. Anyway, that's just me being pedantic. Stop! Okay, it's the best chance we're going to get. We're pretty sure they're AMRAAMs. I don't think they're meteors. We're going to have some kind of intake or something for a meteor. AIM-9Ls. What do you reckon, guys? ASRAAMs? Okay, we think it's going to be ASRAAMs. It seems the most likely thing that it is that we can see. Off he goes. What the hell is that? Literally something his wife made up the day before filming. And why couldn't they get hold of some SA-18s? Whoa! Right, the next thing we've got to add on is amazing kinematic ability, which this fighter does have. Very powerful, very high power to weight ratio, excellent wing loading, and so on. Oh no, it's gone into, what's that stupid film, guys? The stupid one with the stupid missile chase. Behind enemy lines, where missiles now follow you for 15 minutes rather than hitting you after about 2 seconds or missing with their 5 to 7 second burn time. That's so stupid. And why do they make squealing sound? Missiles don't go like that. Starfighters go like that, not missiles. Ridiculous. Yeah, if you go up, you're going to get killed by a missile. I can tell you that right now. If you go... Okay. Defensive systems are... Oh, look at all of that. I don't know what any of that means. Is that just made up, do you reckon? Don't recognise any of that. Defensive systems, apparently. He's going to use MF. Or ME? MF. NF. He's using NF. NF is flares, apparently. Oh, what's happening? That's stupid. It's that radio fuse. There's no reason. Oh, it gets me so angry. That missile, as long as that missile goes beside the aeroplane, the radio/laser fuse is going to get set off. He's dead. So this is just complete nonsense. Like, where did you have to put this in? I mean, pilots are going to see this video. Oh, I'm so angry.
Sam trashed.
Okay. Whoa, he really likes a full deflection on that stick. Anything else is just a woman's way of driving. His words, not mine.
He's back on track.
Back on track, boys.
Scorcher 1 is inbound on the target. Range 5 miles.
Okay, that's complete rubbish. Magic Hollywood screen camera with Target lock on it? Nah. It's not a teapot, is it? Oh, ooh, here we go. That's a trio launcher. That is an SA-6. Sweet. Just thinking, when you really stand next to the antenna of an SA-6, bearing in mind how powerful it is, immediate cancer. Oh, hello. Materialised from nowhere as a paveway, a laser-guided bomb. Right. Well, maybe he was hiding it in his ASRAM. Looks like a 24 as well. It's like £2,000 pounder. Oh, it's the real inside. Guys, it's the real inside of a Soviet SAM. SAM simulator, eat your heart out. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one did we do, RC? Can you remember? Well, we'll just have to assume that is the correct SA-6, but it could be a OSA or anything as far as I'm aware. I just don't know. Boom! In the face with the paveway.
Magic 5-2.
See his splash target. That should be a shack target, I believe, if that's a ground kill. And Waynetta is very happy. Waynetta does not have any emotions. Look at that. Even with close-ups, if that was George Clooney, he would be like, emotion coming out of him. RC. This, not so much.
Scorcher 1 complete. Climbing to level 1.
No
3.
No. Oh yeah, who does that remind you of, RC? It's second Storm Shadow. He never used his second Storm Shadow, but it's still gone. He must have dropped it on a school, RC.
0.
Oh my god! I thought that was finished. What happened there? Right, sorry. I have to backtrack. I was so excited about the SAM kill.
2 acknowledged. Scorcher 1 complete. Climbing to level 130.
So it's up to Angels 13. All of a sudden, Su-35 just rolls in. What the hell? In fact, what is that? That's a 4-plane version, guys. What is that? I thought the only 4-plane versions were Su-33s, which are naval only. So what the hell is a 4-planed flanker doing in here? And what's he armed with? He's armed with what appears to be Sidewinders. He's got a goddamn Sidewinder. That's not an R-60, and that is not an R-73. The 35 doesn't have 4-planes, guys. Canards, whatever you call them. Something ain't right here. That's the wrong plane in the wrong place in the wrong skin with NATO weapons. And he's got AMRAAM. I swear they look like AMRAAMs. It doesn't look like a 27 or an R-77. Okay, we've got what must be a naval version of a flanker 33 in Army colours, Air Force colours, with an AIM-9 Lima, an old 70s NATO Sidewinder, and possibly a NATO AMRAAM as well. God knows what else is going to have on him. I mean, aren't there, if you're going to spend all this money to make this, shouldn't you have a military advisor to say at least put the right sort of looking missiles on?
I don't think they spent much money.
Oh, hang on, Waynetta's about to give a motion. Wait for it.
One has a bogey. Hostile. Looks like an Su-35.
Su-35, well that ain't an Su-35. Or maybe they said the people, it will look much sexier and sell more Eurofighters if it's got 4 planes to fight with. What the hell is this? Is this just showing a helmet mounted display? Is that what it's trying to show? What did he put? What? He put his sun visor down and all of a sudden it goes electric. That's not how it works! That's stupid. That's like Matrix. Stop living in the Matrix. And what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Is that a tow decoy again? Is the Su-35 now a tow decoy? I'm so confused. It's supposed to be a radar screen with the R guy upside down. And him in the wrong place. And just everything wrong. Oh, I'm getting so mad. Oh, that stick deflection. Did you see that? Full aft. Full aft. And he's stalled and dead. Okay, he's pressed. We finally got a look at the ASRAM. The mighty ASRAM. Look at that. Right, I'm going to go back. Okay, he's pressed a gun trigger. Does anyone know if gun trigger or weapon release fires the ASRAM? I would have thought it'd be weapon release, but yeah, because he should be able to fire his gun at the same time. Has this got the Mauser? I can't remember. We get a nice little look at the TAD or whatever the equivalent is going to be, the HSI here. Yeah, we're pretty sure weapon release should be firing this weapon, so here, pulling the trigger, will just let out a very embarrassing few rounds with his Mauser cannon. How embarrassing for him. Plus his gloves look stupid. Why does he wear like surgeon's gloves? What a douchebag. No pilot would wear that. I'm just going up here by leather full-fingered gloves, so I get no feel of the trigger. Okay, so wrong button, wrong gloves, wrong everything. But the ASRAM is firing, and it's a pretty cool missile from what I remember. Oh, look at it go! It's a hob! He's shooting behind him! What the hell's going on? He's shooting behind him. Wait for it. Yeah, oh, and the Storm Shadow's back. The Storm Shadow that had been dropped about 10 times are back. Oh, too many things are happening. So let me get this right. Let me get this right. He puts on his Darth Vader helmet, which, I mean, yes, HMDs exist, but that's not a friggin' HMD. He then sees a guy behind him, which you can't do because it doesn't have any kind of rear tracking IRST, does it, guys? IRST. And how does it know it's a... Ooh, ooh, so angry. It did. It turned around and went backwards. This is stupid. Why did it... Oh. And blew him up. But there's so many questions to ask. Why didn't the other guy just shoot him down if he was behind him? How could he get a lock on him if he was behind him? How could he get the information about it? Why make it so bad? Just make it not terrible, and then I'll go and buy you a Eurofighter RC. Because of this terrible video, no powder Eurofighter for you. And why is a HUD like this kind of oblong shape? Why is a HUD not a HUD shape? What's going on here, RC?
Medic 5-2.
He's taking off his Darth Vader helmet, look.
Scorcher 1.
What's Scorcher 1? You're not bloody Arnie from the 80s. What the hell's going on? Oh, his ASRAMs are back, and they've turned to AMRAMs. They definitely weren't AMRAMs before, but they are now. And the Storm Shadow's gone. Again.
Scorcher 1, welcome back. Climb to 150.
He's going to go on a date with the robotic Waynetta after this.
Initiate status download.
Scorcher 1, download complete. Returning to base.
What was that download, bollocks? It's got the ability to fire backwards. This is stupid.
Scorcher 1, download complete. Returning to base.
What's he downloading? Where have the missiles gone? He's got one AIM-9 Lima and they've all gone. Has he just dropped them on a school again? Good lord. At least the parachute's right. Okay, that was pretty annoying in every possible way, RC. I don't think we can reenact this one. I don't think we've got any of this stuff. Let me write down. Right, let me have a look at what we've got to do. TGT sent over data link. That only works in A10C. Yeah, so A10C will do that. Am I right, guys? No other TGT can come over data link. Yes, technically you could read northing and southing, but that's a bit cheating, isn't it? Has anyone got working mid? We don't have working mids at the moment, do we? Nothing in there's got working mids, so we can't do that.
Really. I mean, it works in the terms of the data link works, but...
No, we haven't got proper mids set up yet. No, so we can't do that at all. Oh, this isn't looking good. Have we got anything to reenact the Storm Shadow? Well, not really. We've got a JSOW, but it's unpowered, and it's what, max 70 miles? This was 230 plus kilometers, which in my head works out about 150 miles. So, what's the Slam ER? Does anyone know how far a Slam ER can go? Guys, Slam ER.
Ways, but we don't have one. We don't have a Slam ER yet.
I meant a Slam. Anyone remember how far a Slam?
50?
50? Oh, this is terrible, God. We can't do that. Don't have the Storm Shadow or anything like it. Don't have a tow decoy. I could have you behind me and have you take a round in the face for me, like I usually do, but that's about the best we're going to get there. We don't have a DAS. The best we're going to have to a DAS is what, the MWS and the JF-17? It's not DAS though, is it? Or the MWS and the A10C, which is kind of semi-automatic. It can be, can't it? I'll put a question mark on that. What the hell does that say? Oh, top kinetic mover. Yep, we've got... What's as good as that in a kinetic mover? Probably an F-16. Nearly as good, isn't it? If I strip all the weight out of it. So F-16. Jesus, what the hell does this say? Oh, backwards firing missiles and a backwards locking radar. Does anything you can think of at DCS have a backwards firing missile and a backwards locking radar? I personally can't think of any backwards looking radars or backward firing missiles. I was being goddamn sarcastic. No, of course we don't. Only
sure
a
the JF doesn't have a backward radar?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have a notch filter yet, so maybe it'll have a backwards... just launch the SD-10 and it just goes... Pew! Just turns up behind him. Oh! Yeah, like the guys are saying on the stream, the only thing that's likely to have a backwards facing radar is going to be a bomber, a B-52 or something. Backfire with a rear-facing gun. So a B-52, let's say, shall we? So, can we do target and over data link? Only an A10C. Can we do mid? No, nothing modelled yet, really. Can we do the Storm Shadow? No, we can do one about half the range, if that. Do we have a tow decoy? Not really, other than using RC. Do we have DAS or any kind of equivalent? Not really. We've got a half-assed attempt with an A10C, but it's not really intelligent like that one, or connected. Do we have top kinematic performance? Yeah, we've got other good flyers, Mirages, F-16s, like the boys said, stuff like that. Do we have missiles and radars that face backwards and lock backwards and fire backwards and stuff? No, obviously not. Oh, well, maybe a B-52 or a backfire. That's a big bomber if you don't know what we're talking about. So basically we can't do this. So that's probably as far as we take it. So does this mean then, RC, that if this video is true, which we have to assume it is because it's on the internet, does that mean that it's better than the Gripen? Because we could actually reenact the Gripen, couldn't we? Took a long time, but we did.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, guys. Well,
I just don't think there's much there.
According to internet, Eurofighter's better than Gripen. And on that bombshell, I'll see you later.